That's what happened.
I really can't follow this timeline. It's several minutes earlier than where we were, which was after Resi 2, but before the timeline of the... I don't know anymore.
Well, Resident Evil 2 hasn't happened yet.
Well,
I'll let you know when it happens.
I thought it has happened.
No, I'll let you know when it happens. We're still about...
This is earlier before the time it was...
Yeah, the last cutscene we had was Carlos at about 4 a.m., and this is several minutes before. This is when he got the call. We're about to see why he got that distressing call after the train fucking crashed.
Loading next room.
There we go. Alright, so we're going to get into a big one. Big point of contention in the fandom, and this one I actually have to fully agree with.
Carlos? Oh, damn it. I guess I'm out of range.
The fact that Carlos doesn't answer is bullshit. I'm kidding. That's not the actual reason.
I would believe it, you know.
We have a new weapon type. This weapon type rules. I love this.
The mine rounds are what got people up in a tizzy?
No. Mine rounds are awesome. Essentially, proximity mines. Shoot them wherever, thing goes near it, thing goes boom. Easy as that.
I think they like doing that. They've been doing it in every Resident Evil since 7, basically.
They're fun!
It works.
It's also extremely tactical. It's just like, I don't know, place this right here. But they give it to you right before a major boss fight that wants to teach you how to use the mine rounds properly. So that I can fully agree with. Okie dokie. So you
Look at all those saves.
Yeah. Yep. We're not going for an S, obviously. Otherwise, I would have missed it 5 saves ago. And also, I'm taking forever. But it's fine.
It's a slow burn.
Yeah, it's the slowest Inferno player through ever. Yay. Jesus. Oh. You don't need to see that. That's extremely gruesome.
I wasn't even gonna go at you.
Yeah, I'm only bringing this weapon here just because I don't want to have to waste my ammo for the zombies. I'm going to need basically every bullet I've got here to defeat the boss. There we go. There's actually tons of zombies down here in this corridor. I don't think there were even that many when you come here in normal. I think this is just a Nightmare Plus exclusive. Well, we're doing all right.
Okay. Clearing things out pretty well.
Yeah. It's very visceral and disgusting when you see brain matter fly over the place.
It's fresh zombies, you know.
Yeah. It's very gross. Hello. Well. Oh my god.
We're at the part in Walking Dead where it's been like, you know, about 1.5 years, 2 years since the apocalypse started, so a lot of the earlier zombies are now getting kind of ripe.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't really need to hit them very hard. You just gotta stick a little piece of twig in their eye. Just, it's like a ripe watermelon.
Ugh.
Oh! Fucker's still alive. I can't stay here.
Alright.
These guys, they mostly still have, like, you know, functioning muscle tendons that give resistance and all that.
A little bit, yeah.
And that's how you can unload entire rounds into their legs and they still stand. That's how you can destroy their entire face with bullets and they're still walking.
Yep.
That's how you can stab them in the neck and they're like, oh, what was that?
Excuse me, madam. That's not where the dagger goes.
Those are my points of contention. But whatever.
So the big point of contention is this location. The clock tower. This used to be a huge section in Resident Evil 3 with some of the most diabolical puzzles in the game. And it is now a footnote. You do not enter the clock tower once. Instead, it is replaced with a boss fight. In my own personal opinion, you could have had a section leading up to the boss fight in the clock tower, or directly after the boss fight, and it still would have made sense logically. Because this section, right after Carlos' segment, it just beelines towards the next set. So, you could have done a bit more. I don't know if it was a money thing. I can't call it laziness because we got a complete functional game out of it. So please stop calling Capcom lazy. It's not correct.
You know what? Either... Okay, I got three ideas. It didn't work out. Like, they tried to set it up, and it just, you know, like, well, you know, we had these puzzles and we're going to recreate it, but it just didn't really feel like it matched with the tone of the game, so we just decided to change it. Well, 2, they had the idea, but they had to cut it because of, you know, time constraints. Or 3, they didn't have the time to implement it at all, so this is what we got.
Bitch can't even swim. Carlos, respond.
Okay, so this is where Carlos got his call.
We didn't make it. The train derailed.
Derailed? Was anyone hurt?
No, everybody's dead. Mikhail, everybody.
No! Who's gonna make my pierogies now?
Nikolai left us to die.
Wait, what?
What the fuck?
Oh.
Hello!
Jill, what happened? Jill, come in!
Oh,
Yep. Nemesis evolved.
you didn't tell me that he grows in water.
Something about his mutation, something about his genetics makes him that if he takes too much damage, he just gets stronger.
He's got like gills. It looks kind of awesome. Not gonna lie.
I like this form.
Yeah, I do
It's
too.
really cool.
Reminds me a lot of, you know, Chaos 4 from Sonic Adventure.
Well, here he is.
Hello!
Now fight him.
Come on!
This is a rough fight.
Whoa!
This is a mean son-bitch.
Did you dodge roll that?
Yes. Surprisingly, yes.
You can do Dark Souls just fine.
It's-
You can do that.
God.
You've got like twice the iframes in that game.
Yeah, so this boss fight, with Inferno, and even with Nightmare, the bosses take so many hits and can take so much punishment. I thought I had enough to beat this guy with just the ammo I brought in. Thankfully, they make you pretty set with all the items that are in the boss arena, but my lord, this thing can take some punishment. See, normally, that would indicate Phase 2 in normal or hard. Nah, we're just in the second part of Phase 1.
That's just me getting a little angry.
Me angy, me hurt you.
It's like, would you quit?
Seriously, I can kind of see it in his deformed face. It's like, stop it! Quit it! This burns! Thankfully, his attacks are highly telegraphed, so you can dodge them for the most part.
Thank God he's a little stupid.
Yeah, very. The issue is actually, no joke, reloading. Reloading,
You have no time.
you can't dodge while reloading. So you need to do it while he's not chasing you around. And speaking of chasing,
That's
hey,
cool.
remember those mine rounds?
Okay, this is a cool effect. I gotta admit.
And skadoosh!
No!
Shoot him in the heart! The big disgusting heart! And he's already up. That timer is so much smaller in Inferno. In normal, you could just wail on him for probably like 12 shots of your shotgun. No, not this time. Okay, I see your angle.
What if you only hurt him only half as much?
Half as much?
It'd be a half-hearted attempt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't half my heart. Half his heart. Disgusting fuck. Alright, here he goes. Boosh!
Do it again! Yeah, it's like dangling out. It's
Yep.
just, you gotta get that looked at.
Suck that shit back in.
You gotta get that looked at. Not me though. I don't want to look at it.
Kind of like if you have a second tongue and it accidentally just hangs out when you get blown up by a mine round.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
This doesn't normally happen. I'm sorry.
The grenade rounds are spicy. Stop it.
I need to.
One more for good measure.
I need to stop it in its tracks. Oh look! I see the round right there. I'm gonna. Oh!
Never learns.
Came out of nowhere. How did I?
Well, at this point, he doesn't even have eyes. Maybe he's just going by sound and pure aura? I don't know.
So imagine Wesker is watching his beautiful creation at work and just, oh my god.
See, I don't even know who technically made this, because Wesker's dead at this point in the timeline.
Well, whoever did make Nemesis, I'm pretty sure is embarrassed at this point. Yes!
Ow.
Go, my beautiful Nemesis, and... Oh, no, okay, run into it a fourth time, okay.
Oh, shit. So what happens with mine rounds if they don't actually hit their target? They eventually fizzle and die. And that's what's going to happen to that other one off to the side.
Like the Dino Crisis franchise.
Ooh! Get fucked, Dino Crisis! I've never played it, I'm sorry.
Neither has anybody else.
Wow. Oh, that hurts. Alright, I think this is where... Yep!
You're about to take a nasty fall.
Yeah, it's like that one game with the monsters and
Wait for it.
Whoop!
And...
Oh!
I've been wanting to do that ever since the original LP.
Yeah!
That felt great. Oh! Ah, damn it, I was reloading. That's on me. Oh, dear. Woo! None of that! Wait, is that it?
Did that kill him?
Wait, where's it? Oh, no, he's still going. All right, still kicking. Oh, there we go.
Okay,
There we go.
That killed him. That almost killed him.
Do this. Suck it!
In the air.
Oh, Jill with the anti-air.
One more for good measure. There we go.
KO!
I love Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Come on, you're gonna crap out on me now?
She was in 2, right?
Yeah, she was. She sent zombies after people. It was really funny. So, if I were... Let's say I was an all-creating deity, and I was able to adjust a game to my liking.
You are the head of Capcom.
I'm Jimmy Capcom, able to piece something together.
Wow, the Jimmy Capcom.
After the boss fight, I would give Jill some time to run around the clock tower to open up a gate or something. That would be a good way to, like, insert the puzzle. Because what happens directly after this shows a bit of rushing. I will fully admit, this part looks like, I don't know, just make it happen.
This came like a year after Resi 2, didn't it?
Yep.
So I think that kind of...
A little bit of a rush.
That kind of hurt it a bit, I think.
So this is fine. You would have this cutscene, and then you would go into the clock tower.
I'm sure he smells lovely.
But since we got to keep things rolling...
Yay!
Of course he's right back up.
Alright, I have a few choice words to say to you about what you did to me. And we are going to talk about them in a rational...
How about if I give you a handy?
Oh. You are really not helping diplomacy! Now listen here!
Oh.
Here. And we won't see her until Resi 5. Bye!
Interesting. You've done me a big favor, miss.
Well, oops. Game over.
And giant time gap where we could have done so many things. Roughly half a day later.
If they just do half a day later, then that means that the whole thing was just cut from the start, from the planning process.
Because what happened in the original is the reason you were at the clock tower was to call a helicopter to come get you. Nemesis shoots it out of the sky. Round 2, baby, let's fight. You're also infected while you are fighting Nemesis the second time. When you beat him, you fall to the infection and then play as Carlos to get the cure. In here, you play as Carlos, go to RPD, immediately jump back to Jill, fight Nemesis, get infected, and then immediately play as Carlos again. That is way too fast.
That tells me that they cut some things and have it done within a year, but it took longer than expected, so they had to cut more. So now we have is, you know, lowercase Resident Evil 3.
About half a day later, and then more hours later to reach 9:20 p.m.
Resi 2 happen yet?
Fight it, Jill.
It is about to happen.
Ooh, it's about to happen. It's gonna happen.
I would say about right now, maybe an hour later, Claire and Leon are getting into Raccoon City.
Ooh.
I promise.
What do I use? This?
I'll shoot the infection out of you, Jill. That'd be perfect.
I don't think that works. How about the hot dogger? Put that away!
I'll burn it out of you. Yeah, so this matches the original RE3 to a T, where Carlos goes to the hospital, gets the antidote, fixes up Jill. That's the only reason she survives Raccoon City and her infection.
Lab in the back. Stay frosty. I'm on my way.
Having a Carlos segment directly after we basically already had one is so rushed and so bad. I do not agree with it at all.
It's like Resident Evil now. We have to have a portion where we do a bunch of gun-toting stuff with another protagonist. It's par for the course now. Keeps it fresh, I guess. I've been doing it for a long time now. Like since Revelations.
I still do like this segment because it brings back an old enemy. An old friend. Fucking hate that friend. That friend sucks. It's great. It's great.
Steve Burnside?
I don't think he's even born yet. No, he is. Fucking duh.
He's not born yet, then we still have time.
See, he probably won't be seen. He probably won't ever be seen again. I don't know. Like, if Capcom really does want to do us a solid and redo Code Veronica, that'd be great. It won't be the same Steve Burnside we have grown to call a young idiot.
Dr. Bard, are you in there? I'm here to rescue you. Open the door.
No voice match found.
Voice match? What kind of sci-fi bullshit is this?
This part's great. Hey, how if I try again?
Open sesame.
No voice match found.
Open the door!
He actually tried that.
This is Nathaniel Bard. Open the door, please.
No voice match found.
He tries to alter his voice.
Let me in, you piece of shit.
No voice match.
Guess it has to be the voice of someone with clearance.
No
Voice match found!
Oh, yeah!
Guess it has to be the voice of someone with clearance.
No voice match.
Oh, hey, look. A tape player.
Figured it'd be like, you know, password please, like Scott Pilgrim. Accepted.
Alright, the text documents in the hospital are fabulous. They're phenomenal. Basically, what happens if you have the start of a zombie outbreak and the nurses are, you know, documenting what is happening with this new viral infection. People are getting sick. They're getting violent. We can't figure out what's wrong with them. So the recounting is very good in these text documents. Hello!
It's just too many shots to kill one zombie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You go back to Walking Dead. You know what they do? Get a pocket knife, just that's it.
Yeah.
Right in the neck, just that's it.
Yeah.
These guys got, you know, military-grade weapons. And it takes half a clip to take out one zombie.
Yes, indeed.
Either, you know, the T-virus does some insane shit to the human body after death. Or these are some pretty pathetic guns.
I think it's partially the I virus, you know, the Inferno virus.
Oh, right. Well, then that's an entirely different thing altogether.
Because, my god, these fuckers are beefed.
If you had the I virus in The Walking Dead, it'd just be one season. Everyone would just be dead.
Goodbye!
Daryl, Maggie, Glenn, everyone.
Everyone's gone. Goodbye.
It's like 5 episodes of people just getting eaten by zombies.
Oh my god!
What if we try? No! Oh no! Oh no! Let's try.
It is kind of interesting that RE2 had the weapons, the self-defense weapons,
Yeah.
and they decided to nix that entirely to bring back the dodge mechanic.
Because we got the dodge. You don't need any self-defense. That's all the self-defense you need. It'd be too easy otherwise. You think you can just dodge to someone, hit him in the neck, and then dodge back? Oh, no way.
I mean, it is kind of funny that the dodge mechanic barely worked in RE3. I say barely worked; it worked half the time, and it's about the same ratio here. So they just can't figure out the dodge mechanics.
It's a dodge mechanic in every way, shape, and form. It's even dodgy. And what do you drive when you escape Raccoon City? A Dodge.
And then you hit somebody, it's a Dodge Ram.
That's what you were driving.
Yes.
Yes.
Especially since Carlos, his counterattack is just a punch to the face, which is very funny.
Of course, his favorite baseball team, the Dodgers. I think it's a baseball team, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know baseball.
Yeah. Oh, you're good. Oh, cool. Full hospital to explore. Love it.
Cool.
Actually, this is pretty good. This is another expanded place, because it used to just be a blip in the story in the original RE3. Like, you go in, you get the antidote, you go back, you give it to Jill, hospital section's over.
No, not that. It's just, opening the map and seeing, 2 floors of empty floors.
Hell
and then,
yeah.
one's red, one's blue. There's a bunch of stuff in there.
Yeah.
A bunch of crap you gotta grab, and enemies in there, and it's all gonna be just a headache and a half.
See, this is the type of stuff I wanted. It's like, it's a big old place. We now have more of a playable hospital. It's not just like 5 rooms total. But in the original, this is where they introduced the Hunter Gammas. The big maw monsters you've already seen. But they're not here. Something else took their place. I like this one.
Thinking about the mothers of those big monsters, those Hunter Gammas. Those big maw monsters.
Right there. Something's coming. Help me.
Well, I would, but I think you,
Something helped itself. Look at all these claw marks.
Look at all these
wall.
bullet holes. Who did this?
Look at all this blood. See, I like environmental storytelling as well in some of these recent Resident Evil games. This room's a fucking mess, and it's not like any other room in the hospital. So, a lot of people were hiding out in here, and they got massacred by something that broke in.
Because they're all in one place. Well, sucks to suck, I guess.
Sucks to suck. Sorry you guys couldn't get good.
Sorry you guys were NPCs of this whole story.
Jeez. Just imagine if you were a main character. That'd be pretty cool.
Like, you're not even zombies. You're just set decoration now.
Alright, so we still have a lot of the hospital still to go. And this is also where I noticed they took away the typewriter in here, too.
But I have to save!
Oh, here we go. Severe limb necrosis, fever, muttering delirium, signs of hyperplasia. Possible infection? I don't know. And then the bite. Cool.
Oh, one of the docs got bitten. Okay, that spreads.
That'll do it. That'll do it. So, next time on Resident Evil 3, Inferno.
I don't think I would want to wear short sleeves in a zombie apocalypse,
Just in case you get offhandedly bitten or scratched.
That was a thing in Train to Busan. A guy, wrapped up his forearms in a bunch of cloth and stuff so he could punch against the zombies and all that. It's just, you're just begging to be bitten there or scratched or whatever.
Yeah. And I don't know if it's like main character status-itis, but these characters have been bitten multiple times, and they're just like, brush that off, it's absolutely fine.
Cigarette?
It's back!
Jill, what happened? Jill, come in!